Hello everyone, I believe we're live. Since we are playing some horror game, serious horror game, it's a bullet hell of your favorite anime shoot 'em up characters from Touhou. This is the sixth installment. The Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. I think that's the first one that came out for PC. I'm going to try and beat it as fast as possible on normal. I'm gonna get myself, I think, 2 extra lives for marathon safety. Other than that, it's pretty much just as it goes. This game is already pretty tough to beat once you see without going fast. But going fast adds like an extra layer to it. So I'm gonna do my best, but the probability of me finishing in this is 1cc is pretty low. Yeah, so that's that. Going to play on normal. We're going to use Marisa, which is a faster character. She does more damage. She is being used by like the world record 2, and she's also the one I'm using normally. So without further ado, here we go. So here I'm trying to just get as many power-ups as possible, and I almost died in the very beginning. That's a great start. Probably can't really talk as much as I want, because this game requires a lot of focus. Here's the first mini-boss. With the mini-bosses, it really depends on the level, if they are even necessary to beat fast, because some of them are timed. And of course, this game begs the question, can you even speedrun an auto-scroller? Yes, you can very much. Especially this one. There's so much to the bosses and killing them fast. Okay, I'm trying to get... we will get the next power up in the middle of this fight. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it before this fight, which makes this a little bit longer than I would want, but it's not too bad. We were just trying to stay on her as much as possible. Alright, so this should do it for the first boss. You can just use a bomb and face tank. We go, level 2. There's a lot of lore in this game, which we will just skip. And by lore I mean just silly talk. Now this is the level of Cyrano, the ice fairy princess. Also declared as an idiot by its own creator. This is not her, this is the mini-boss. Oh, there's a bad spawns, and there's like a lot of RNG also in this. just depending on where the bosses go and how they move and how they shoot. Just trying to farm up to full power now, which is 128. And there we go. Oh, this almost hit me. That was close. Still going good on bombs, didn't die yet. But in this game, if you think your run is going good, it can change within seconds. Hope we are far away enough. Yep, we are. Can just do this in the first phase and then use a bomb. This was not good. Not a good phase there, unfortunately. See if she will behave in this phase at least. 2 here, that's fine. Should be enough, yep. Also part of the speedrun is getting as many points as possible, because the more points you have, the more bombs you can spend. Because points means extra lives, and we will need those. Not only for surviving, but also to use it as bombs. Just bomb through this one. Get it down faster. See if she behaves in this one at least. She's moving around a lot, which is not good. And further Touhou games have like indicators on the bottom to see where the boss is currently horizontally, but this game does not have that luxury. So you can have to kind of like widen your eyes a little bit to see where the bosses are. That's the sound of a 1-up. You get a 1-up at 1 million, the next one at 2 million, and then at 4 million and 6. Also, if you have full power, you can pick up anything if you move to the top of the screen, which is there to encourage aggressive play. And I'm gonna make use of that as much as I can. Of course, it's more dangerous to play this way. So you gotta pick your times when you do it. This was almost dangerous. Here's the next mini-boss. She can give you an undodgeable pattern, and since we don't have any more bombs, we would just take it with the face in this case. Go through that one. Now all the stages, the spawns and such are for the most part the same. Some of their shots are actually movement based depending on where you are, so in some patterns you actually don't want to move at all, or else you will not be able to dodge it. For some of these patterns I'm trying to like power down specific enemies to make it easier, to give me more room. This is the Chinese girl. She's just a Chinese girl. That's pretty much her description. And we took a death here, that's fine. a good pattern. The more she moves horizontally, the worse it is. Okay, survive a little bit and then bomb the rest out. There we go, and this is where the game gets a little bit more hard. First 3 stages were kind of like to ease you in a little bit, but this is where the stuff gets kind of brutal. It's still fine and normal for the most part. There are also some bosses that clear the screen, not bosses, but enemies that kind of clear the screen when you kill them, which I make use of here. So I want some of those points. By this phase, try to get through it as best as I can, and I messed up. Might have to bomb here, just take it safe. Not optimal. But a bomb is always better than dying. This phase is always a bit tough. Another thing that's kind of mean about this game is that you get distracted by all the drops a lot. Like it starts to blur a little bit. What is a drop and what is an actual enemy, or bullet rather. For this one it's important you stay on top of these enemies, because if you don't, they overwhelm you with their bullets. I'm trying to do so while picking up the points from them. There's another screen clearing enemies here I can make use of. And just like go in front and pick up the rest of the points. Okay, this boss coming up is pretty tough, but surely. Also a fair bit of RNG, especially in these kind of movements. You can decide to go wild here. Okay, good first phase here. Even though she didn't quite cooperate. But what I would want, that drove me off a bit, I would have lost so much time here. So we're gonna bomb through this. Don't want to get too far off the target here. This is a good one. Base tank that. Pick up the points. Okay, one bomb left. Might have to use it here. Pending. Yeah, I have to. Try to use it. The next phase we might take a death, so. It's not a hard phase, but it really depends on where the stuff goes here. There we go. Got through that. 5th level is where it gets brutal. Gonna always kill that left. Oh my god, that's fine though, actually. Since we actually were short on bombs, kinda. It's just, I kinda panic bombed here. Didn't want to take another death. This is also where RNG can kinda mess with you a little bit, depending on these small bullet patterns. Alright. He is the knife-wielding maid. She got a lot of knives that she will use. Okay, for the second phase we will kind of like let it run out a little bit. That doesn't actually cost us any time because most of the game is like music based in this one. I will have to use a bomb here because I managed to screw up the timing here a little bit. Okay, I have no more bomb for this. I might take a death here because this is probably one of the hardest screens. Oh, yeah. Here we go, a death here. Pick up enough to at least clear the screen, and this is one of those phases where you don't want to move too much, or this is actually a brutal bullet here. Alright. My favorite boss fight, but also one of the toughest ones. I'm gonna bomb through these phases because they cost a lot of time. Good movement there from her. Only moved up, and that means I can kill her in one circle. Or cycle rather, I always say circle for some reason. I might have to bomb here. Oh, I didn't bomb. Gonna bomb through this too. Okay, last phase. Going to play this out a little bit. Got a bomb here. No more bombs in this life. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Right, last level with 3 lives, that's okay-ish, I guess. It's doable. I will do my best. This is where the drops really start to annoy you because you can't see anything. Gonna get all those points. heavy RNG in this phase. I have the bomb here because she moved too far right. I will probably have the bomb on this one again. Yeah. So he was kind of decent here. Alright, last boss coming up. Why do the strong ones always hide? Okay, that was nice. First phase without bombing. I'm gonna bomb here though. It's unfortunate she moves around, but we got it. Nope. That's the death. Oh my god, I died here. That is bad. That was a bad death. Also, she's moving around way too much in this. That's very annoying. Oop, nah, that was bad. Bad spawn there. Again, I'll probably not be able to kill her in this phase, yeah. Unfortunate. That will cost some time. There we go, this phase down. Last phase. Okay, in this phase she's not vulnerable while I'm using a bomb, so you kinda want to avoid it in the speedrun, but I didn't see any out here. And again, even though she just only has a sliver left, hey, at least we got the 1cc. And that's time. Holy shit. You get a good ending. Yep, this was Touhou 6. I'm very happy to get a 1cc in the marathon. I didn't think I would be able to. Yeah, and you can see one of the great dialogues they have. So essentially the whole lore in this game is kind of like this country where this temple maiden is, and demons keep bothering her as she's kicking their ass. Something like that. And then at the end they're all friendly with each other in great anime fashion. Alright, next up is going to be Glitch Reach. So I hope you will enjoy that. Yep, thank you all for watching and keep watching RETROTHON, it was great. Thank you for having me.